Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Janice. Today is going to be some really cute Valentine decor, and the first one we're going to start off with is fabric hearts. And I'm going to be using a Dollar Tree Christmas stocking. I have so many left over, so I said why not utilize them. It almost looks like that ticking fabric. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to cut down the side of the stocking, and then I'm going to be using both parts, the top part and the bottom part. I created a little heart, just freehanded it and just cut it out on a little piece of cardboard. And I'm just going to place it in the back and just going to trace it with the pencil. I'm going to trace out 4 of them. These little hearts are so cute. You can like place them around your house. They can be like little accent pieces if you're not really into decorating for Valentine's. I normally don't really decorate for Valentine's, but I like these little pieces here and there. So I'm just going to cut them out. I already cut out 2. Now, if you don't have this type of fabric, no worries. You can use any type of fabric. You can also check out Dollar Tree. They carry a lot of different type of fabric. For $1.25, it's pretty reasonable. Now I'm taking that plain part of the fabric and I'm just going to cut out 2 small square pieces. Black chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree and some stencils that I got from Dollar Tree a few years ago. So the first thing I'm going to do is place down the stencil on top of the fabric, and I'm going to start off with the O. I'm going to dab the paint on using a paintbrush. So I'm going to do the same thing with the X. So I'm going to take a little bit of the polyfill and I'm just going to apply a little bit inside, not too much, just a little bit. So because the hearts are quite small, I didn't want to add too much. Now, if they were larger hearts, I would definitely add more polyfill. Now, normally I would take the hearts and turn them inside out and then glue it. But because they were so small and the material from the stockings weren't like true strong material, so I wasn't going to mess with it. So I just took the 2 hearts together and just hot glued it that way. So I'm going to be using needle and thread, black thread, because I wanted the X and the O to look like they have stitching. Now I don't have a sewing machine, so I'm going to have to do this by hand. Now keep in mind that the lines are not going to be straight. You can skip this part, you can just hot glue the material to the heart. I'm going to do the second one off camera. And this is how they both turned out. I think they're really adorable. For this one, we're going to be using a Dollar Tree heart sign, the wood sign. They also have another one that goes across. This one goes up and down. I'm going to be using a 2021 Dollar Tree calendar and this vintage chalk paint. And I'm going to be using the February picture from the calendar that says love. I thought it was very pretty. So I'm just going to remove it from the calendar. So before I can apply the calendar over the top, I want to paint it with that pink chalk paint. So I'm just going to give it 1 coat. So to apply it down, I'm just going to use some Mod Podge. I'm going to put a light coat on the actual heart, so this way it doesn't wrinkle as much. And then I'm going to apply the calendar over the top. I'm not going to put Mod Podge over the top of the calendar just to prevent it from wrinkling too much because it's very, very thin paper. Now I'm going to take that calendar paper and just place it right over the top of the heart. You'll notice that it doesn't fit perfectly, but that's fine. I will fix it at the end. You won't even notice. Because the Mod Podge dried so quickly, I'm just going to add just a little bit more. So you can't see what I'm doing, but I cut a little piece off the corner and I'm just going to place it at the bottom of the heart just to cover that pink. Once it's dried, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to use my X-Acto knife and just cut around heart and in between the little brackets in between where the paper is, so this way it's nice and clean. Take my sanding block from Dollar Tree and just go around the edges in between just to make it a little more rustic looking, because I didn't want it to look like a very clean cut type of image on the heart, you know what I'm saying. So I'm just going across. I did end up removing a little bit of the paper here and there, but I fixed it at the end. Now I'm going to be using the white chalk paint and my chippy brush and just going to go around the edges of the heart. Also, I'm going to use the pink as well and a little bit in front here and there just to make it look really rustic. So here I'm doing the same thing with the pink color. So now I want to be able to hang the sign, so I'm going to be using these pink and white beads that I previously used, or actually painted last year. So I'm just going to poke the hole with a little poker from, I got this at Dollar Tree, I believe, and I'm going to use some of the white yarn and I'm just going to string through the white yarn. So now I'm going to place the string right through the hole from the back to the front, tie a little knot in front. When I did the beads, I did pink, white, 7 instead of 5 because 5 was too short. I'm adding tape to the end of the string to get it through that hole. So I'm cutting between the wood planks to show the pink color. I thought it looked better that way, so I'm just cleaning it up a little bit, and I think this really came out so pretty. And this is how it came out. I think it came out so pretty, so elegant for Valentine's. right, for this one, we're going to use a Dollar Tree heart. My Dollar Tree has all Valentine stuff out. I don't know about your store, but I went to two different ones and they have the Valentine stuff out. I was so excited. So this is going to be like an ombre effect, three different colors. So the bottom half is going to be white, the middle part is going to be like a light pink, and then the top part of the heart is going to be like a darker pink. So I'm just going to place the tape at the top part and a little bit at the bottom part. Chalk paint from Waverly, and I'm just going to apply that at the bottom part of the heart. And I knew it would catch up and that we would be the ones left behind. Now I'm removing the tape, but I'm going to reapply it back on because I'm going to be painting the middle with the vintage pink. On this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time. So for the top part, I mixed that vintage pink with a little bit of red just to make it just a tad bit darker. Touching up the lines, just making sure everything is nice and smooth. So I'm going to be using this metal love sign that I got from Dollar Tree, I believe last year. So I decided to use it, and I'm just going to use the wood glue from Dollar Tree to apply it on there because using hot glue just doesn't work. So I'm just going to apply a little bit and then place it right in the middle of the heart. So I grabbed this from Dollar Tree. They have this really pretty heart lace ribbon, and I thought about just, placing it down on the heart at the top, but then I was like, no, it's just too much. I'm just going to place it at the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hot glue a little piece at the bottom. So I went with pink because, we just had Christmas and the reds and the colors. I really had enough red. And I do like pink for Valentine's. So I'm just going to trim off some of that ribbon that's hanging over the sides. Now I grabbed a few pieces from, I don't know, I got this from Dollar Tree. It's called flour sack. So I just ripped a couple pieces and I'm just going to hot glue it to the top of the heart. I think it makes it look really shabby chic. So I got this lace from Hobby Lobby and I just made a cute little shoelace bow. Just going to place that at the top of the heart. Now I'm going to be placing down these cherry blossom, that's what they're called. I got these from Dollar Tree and I'm just going to place 3 of them at the top. I decided to add one right in the middle of the bow. I thought it looked pretty, gave it a little more color. I added 3 wood beads on a string and placed it through the hole, and so this way I can hang it, and look how pretty this came out. For this one, we're going to be using the Dollar Tree heart and a bunch of flowers. Now, I grabbed two each of the color ones and one of the white ones, which definitely wasn't enough. So if you're going to make this, you need 3 each of the color one and 2 of the white. So to start off, I'm going to be placing down the white ones first. Now, I thought by pulling it off the stem, it would, go inside the little foam, but it wasn't working. So What I ended up doing was keeping it on the stem and just cutting the stem because, you know, it was much easier that way. It kept popping out. So in case you try to make this, make sure you keep it on the stem and just cut the stem. So I started placing everything at the darker ones at the top, and I think my camera shut off. But anyways, you get the gist of it. You just cut the stem to the length you want, and then you just place it on the foam. It gives it that ombre effect. The darker at the top, the white at the bottom, and then the middle is going to be the lighter pinkish color. Very easy to make, and it comes out so pretty. You know, if you were to buy this at the stores, it's it's pretty pricey. Now, like I said, I ran out and I didn't have enough, so I used a lot that I had from last year that I used that were already off the stems, and I just placed them on the stems. The reason why you need so much is because you need to hide the sides as well. You can't just put it just on the front. You have to make it completely full, and it looks so pretty when it's full. This is very easy, and anybody can do this. Now what I'm doing here is just looking for any openings. Like, I don't want to see any of that pink showing through, so I'm just making sure that, it's totally covered. You can keep this up all the way to spring because it really, it is kind of springy too, the colors. And it came out so pretty, and this is how it turned out. Okay, moving on to the next one, we're going to be using a Dollar Tree little table decor heart. This little wood heart that I got from Dollar Tree, and I got this from Dollar Tree, the clear stamps. I always wanted to try it, so I figured I would do a DIY and some scrap paper from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to take the white Waverly chalk paint and paint that little wood heart one coat. So I'm going to place the wood heart right on top of the craft paper and just trace it and cut it. Then I'm going to apply it right on top. So I'm just going to use Mod Podge to place down the craft paper on the heart. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this video, and if you are, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to be part of my YouTube family. I do have some really great videos coming up, especially a lot of collaborations for Valentine's. Such a fun time. Also, if you have a favorite, let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite today. Place the craft paper right over the top, make sure everything's nice and even. And then once it dries, I'm going to grab Dollar Tree sanding block, just clean up the edges. I'm going to use the stamp from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take everything out. I want to see how good it is, so why not try it now? So now I'm going to use the love, the one in the middle. So I have a little black stamper that I got at Target Dollar Spot last year, and I'm going to use that. So I'm just going to press it on the ink pad and apply it right over the little heart. It got a little bit underneath, but it's okay. Probably be best to cut them out individually, but I didn't do it. So now I'm going to pick another one and just keep adding to the little heart. I think it's so cute. And you can see they really do work really nicely. If you're interested, take a look at Dollar Tree. They carry a lot of these little stamps, and I think they're really cute. I know they have the bird ones and something else. And you can see they work really nice. I mean, look how cute it is. And that's just on a little wood heart. I'm rambling today, guys. You know, I was sick for Christmas Eve, and I was so mad. I was sick Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and I just started yesterday starting to feel just a little bit better. So I'm rambling today. I'm just excited to feel a lot better. I'm using that little plastic to shield it so it doesn't like keep marking up the little heart. So I wanted to blend a little bit better because it's so white. So I'm going to take the ink pad, just go around the edges and mark it up a little bit. I hope everybody got what they wanted for Christmas. I got some really pretty gifts. A really sentimental gift that my niece sent me. So pretty. I will share a little image of it up in the right hand corner. It's of my brother. You know, if you haven't heard, my brother passed away in June from cancer, and I thought this was so beautiful. Now I'm going to hot glue the little heart down, and this is so cute. This came out adorable. I mean, it gives you an idea of what you can do for a little home decor, little tabletops. I mean, just use your imagination. So I wanted to add a little color, so I'm grabbing one of Dollar Tree's little pink heart. I thought it was really cute until I ended up adding a little red ribbon bow. And so I had to switch it out for a red heart at the end, but it really comes out so cute. You'll see at the end how adorable this came out. So now I made a quick little red bow and just gonna hot glue it right to the corner. And I got this ribbon from Dollar Tree. Now replacing the pink heart for the red heart. And look how cute this came out, guys. It's so stinking cute. Very easy to make. All Dollar Tree products. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.